Jim, our next question as we begin to wrap things up, sent to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Caleb. Vince McMahon has to be one of the top 20 most famous people in the world. In all the time you spent with him...
Wait a minute. Hold on now. Slow down on that. Don't bury the lead. Vince McMahon has to be what? One of the most famous people?
Vince McMahon has to be one of the top 20 most famous people in the world. In all the time you spent with him, did he ever express any frustration with being a celebrity? How did he deal with fame?
Well, no, I mean, he would have never expressed any dismay at his celebrity because the whole idea of being a big-time promoter and a television personality and everything is you want people to know who you are. And I know there's, all the rock stars and some wrestlers and actors and things. Oh my God, I can't be anonymous. Everybody knows who I am. I can't go anywhere. Thing is, Vince didn't have to fuck with normal life. Vince, if we were on a trip, Vince would go into the Starvin' Marvin convenience store or the Wawa or the Thorntons or whatever part of the country we were in it would be, and people would stare at him, but he didn't have to stay there. He got right back in his car and kept going. And he's somewhat of or at least he was at that point, a commanding presence to where people didn't just go up to him and slap him on the back. But when you think about it, the only interaction that Vince had with people who would know who he was and, talk about his celebrity were when he was going to the show or coming back from it in an airport or at a rental car place or in like I said, a convenience store, or Jesus Christ, even if you get out of a building at 1:00 in the morning, he can't eat fast food. If there's a goddamn Denny's open, he'll go there and ask for egg whites and fucking plain chicken breasts, whatever the fuck. But he didn't spend almost any time of his day around any public places or anywhere that anybody could just come up and pull him aside and engage in a conversation he couldn't get out of. He's always in a limousine, or he's always in his own car. He's always headed to the building. If he's in the building, he's running the fucking thing. Nobody's going to come up and just start chatting with him. He's the boss. He's rented the goddamn fucking Pepsi Arena or whatever. So, no, I never heard him say, oh, goddamn, I wish I wasn't so famous, pal.
Did he mind fans coming up to him and saying hello or talking to him?
It depended on who and where. I mean, if a nice, a kindly old woman or some child came up to him and just said, oh, you're Vince McMahon. Hello. He was courteous and pleasant, didn't instigate any conversation that was going to last any time. But at the same time, if some schlub came up and he's smelled like a goat or he's dressed like a goof or something, whatever the fuck, and he would say, you're Vince McMahon, you would see the eye rolls. And I mean, he wouldn't be deliberately, openly nasty to anybody, but he would vacate the presence of some people as soon as he realized what was going on. But again, the option of anybody in the general public being in the vicinity of Vince McMahon, even 20, 25 years ago when I was working with him, was limited to say the least.